Even though many of the tips for writing good journalistic articles also apply to writing video scripts, there are a few additional things to keep in mind. We are starting off with a basic video, which will be just text plus visuals, no interviews and no voiceovers. When you're making a video that's just text and visuals, it's especially important to keep sentences short, because if your sentences are too long, you'll run out of space on the screen, especially on smaller screens like phones.
For example, here is a really long sentence. An IPCC report found that coastal cities around the world faced saltwater contamination and flooding risks. So these cities need to adapt quickly to climate change through measures such as avoiding construction in high-risk areas. You can break that down into two different sentences. Notice how shorter sentences take up less space on screen. To prevent saltwater contamination and the risk of flooding, cities need to adapt quickly, the IPCC report found. The report also recommended that cities prevent construction in areas at high risk of flooding.
Video isn't just about the text though. So when you're developing a script, it's important to think about which visuals will accompany which sentence. In fact, as much as you can, you should write your script to match the visuals you have available. If you're talking about sea level rise, you should show the sea, not a mountain or a river. You also have to think about what audio your audience will hear.
Filmmakers often use storyboards as a way to structure their videos. We've included a sample storyboard in our resources listed below that you can refer to. You can see that we've copied and pasted each line of our script in the text column on the right. In the audio column, we're just adding music for now because we're only doing a video that's text plus visuals.
Once you start adding interviews or voiceovers, you'll be able to add the transcript of the audio in the audio column. In the visual column, we've written out some visuals we're likely to find online, or visuals that we think would best illustrate the script based on each sentence.
Now it's time for you to make your own storyboard. You can find a template with tips on page 2 of the sample storyboard in the resources section for this chapter.